Wow, the roads are so bad. Wow, it really just picked up like this. I'm about 2 minutes away, but this is the perks of being a filmmaker in Michigan. You get to deal with this. Well, we're right now going to do some testing, scouting locations for a future job. Wow, that guy just is totally sliding. This is good though. A walkthrough to plan lighting and gear that needs to be brought before the film date. This is always something good if you obviously have the budget, if you're getting numbers lower than what you're requesting, and they're also requesting more dates. But this is also a client who is one of my friends, so I'm happy to come out and scout and work with him to find the best possible thing, because this could also be a retainer client. Wow, how is that person gonna turn into the middle of a white road? This is terrifying. All right, like I said, I should probably stop vlogging, but this is kind of intense. It's like we're in the winter wonderland. I didn't get a ton of footage because when I was in there, I wanted to be focused on the actual shoot, but this is the room we're working with for the studio. So the client, his name is Noah. You'll see him at the end of this vlog as well too. But he is, I would basically break it down. He's a lot of things, but as a fitness coach, fitness motivational coach, and he has this idea to launch this new brand. And you'll hear and see more about this. So I'm not going to reveal a ton now specifically about the brand, and you'll get to see the behind the scenes of that day as well too. But this is the room, and we're trying to make it look like a podcast setup, podcast/studio setup. So this is what I was trying to look like. Where's the light coming from? Obviously, you want to use, if there's windows, you want to use that as basically just a natural light. I know I'm going to bring in 3 lights, all LED panels to light this space. Probably 1 key light, 1 hair light, and 1 backlight. Keep it simple like that. Probably we'll cut the top lights, and then we'll probably use some of the window as well as maybe a fill light on his face. But not in this area, because at first I was going to put him in that corner, and that just wasn't going to work. Then I looked over here at this corner, and at this time, Noah hired me as a DP, not only as a camera op, but also as a director of photography to shape this light, to shape it to get exactly what he's looking for. The studio is actually Redbud in Buchanan, Michigan, which, if you could tell by the roads, this is the perks of being a filmmaker in Michigan, is you get these terrible roads. My car actually did get stuck at one point, and Noah had to push me out. What a legend. But that's just the fun perks. So if you look, there's me in just absolute immaculate clothing, talking with Noah's friends were there. His friend's dad is the one that runs this giant BMX course, and if you can see that map in the bottom left, that's actually the map of the place. But that's the corner that we're going to shoot it in, and we're going to shoot it, if you see the guy in the green shirt, basically where he is sitting is where the camera will be, and it'll be pointed towards that corner. We're going to make that corner with that little desk there, we're going to make it look like you're looking at Noah behind the desk. My eyes drawn to a lot. 130 was originally. Like it will look so. Noah and I are putting in the work right now. It's gonna be great. I feel great about this space. It's gonna be great to get the crew. Excited to see Grant. I haven't seen Grant in a while.
Shout out Grant, for real.
It's always a good time to work with you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You guys are gonna come along with the ride, obviously, as you always do.
There's gonna be a lot of both. A lot from him, a lot from me, and it's gonna be a lot of crossover, and it's gonna be fucking amazing. We gotta pick a date and go.
Yeah, we do. What date are we?
I will text you. I'm gonna go talk to him about that right now.
That sounds good. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. In 3 weeks, that's crazy. Christmas is in 3 weeks. Okay, so now I'm back at my house. It's like a couple weeks later. That was really fun and a really good, like, to walk through everything and to see, like, where we're going to put lights and where we're going to set stuff up. And it challenged me a little bit because I'm used to on the day figuring that out. So having to articulate that quickly, and it was good, though. It was good practice to figure out. And I've done it before, but it was just interesting seeing a space and saying, this is what we don't have to use. Obviously, if it doesn't work, we can move it and maneuver it. But of saying, okay, how can we take this space? And at first I'm like, this is a rough space. I don't think this is going to work. And then magically in the corner of the room, it opens up. My mind, stuff starts firing off on my mind there. And it was epic because in the corner of the room, it just looked perfect. I mean, there was the table there. I told Noah, hey, we need to bring in some props, some practical light, like a lamp would look really, really nice. I just got the small HD monitor, which is a beast. You'll see that vlog. It'll come out after this one, I believe. Some cool stuff in store for the YouTube channel as well, too. If you don't know, right now I've been posting every 4 days for 7 months, and the channel's at 560 subscribers. So all of you, I love you. Thank you for watching. You guys are amazing. But some cool stuff in store you're going to get to see, hopefully, every month, depending on how Noah and I figure out the behind the scenes, because I know he wants some behind the scenes, but I'm also going to be filming behind the scenes stuff, or making sure I can. One of Noah's employees, his name is Grant, I grew up with, went to high school with, went to middle school with, so I'm really excited to see him, to be on set with him. This is just fun. Noah actually was in one of my first movies, A Vendetta's Dead. He's the guy with the bat that just crazy scene. Probably one of the only good moments to come out of that movie, which was a gangster movie with a bunch of 19-year-olds. But yeah, a lot of fun stuff in store. This was just a fun day to kind of, oh my gosh, the roads are so bad. My car literally got in there's a tree in the way. Okay, I gotta tell you guys this. This isn't about film or anything. This is just straight life. All right, 40-mile-per-hour winds. 9:30 p.m. pitch black outside. I get home from an amazing banquet dinner for a production company that went really well in our area. Got to go, well, you've heard me talk about Ryan. Got to go with Ryan and his wife. They're both awesome. We get to go. So I'm get back, drop Ryan off, because Ryan and I rode together, and his wife had to leave early. These are all details that obviously you need to know for the storytelling. But we get back, or I drop him off. I get back home. My mom is like, hey, I'm going to go pick up Maggie, my sister. She had dance class, like maybe 15 minutes out. And the way to get there is like the back roads. That's like the clear way I've always gone to get there. Not at this point, the snow has not. It's started to fall. It's 40-mile-per-hour winds, but there's no real snow or ice feeling, as I thought, because of course I'm an idiot. So I'm like, no, I'm feeling great. I'm going to go pick her up. And she's like, no. So I go. I have to be the hero, of course. I got to go. I drive. I get there. I pick her up. We're coming back. I'm like, the roads are starting to feel icy. I'm going to slow down. It's a 50-mile-per-hour road. I'm going about 20, 25, 30 maybe. About 20 under. You're supposed to go 10 under. I'm going 20. And the roads aren't even too bad. But it's just really dark. I'm driving. I'm on a long road. I'm coming here. I see a car pull out. I'm like, all right. They get out. They start going. Then they flash their brights at me. I'm like, are my brights on? I check. No. Then they stop. They leave their brights on. So I'm like, I can't see. The road is covered. Right now, I cannot see what's in front of me. It's just all, like, let me give you another example. Imagine it's pitch black. You just see, okay, this is a really bad visual, but let's say the road's here, and this is the light blocking what would be directly in front of the light. So I have these giant headlights coming forward me. I can't see. I'm like telling my sister, I'm like, what's going on? And then we get to the point where they start flashing their brights at me as I'm getting closer. I'm like, what's going on? And then they cut their brights, revealing that they are blocking a tree. Car hits the tree, bumper falls off. That's the end of the story. I have to get my car fixed, so never do that, by the way. Never turn on your brights, because you could hurt someone. Also, real quick, I'm not sure if that made sense or not, but I tried to slow down, obviously. I hit the brakes as fast as I could. I was slowing down while this whole thing was happening, but this is such a big tree, and it started to get too icy, and the wind, all the things created a perfect concoction of sadness. And I looked up what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to turn on your hazard lights. And if you can, pull off to alert other people. You should not turn on your lights, as it could blind drivers to be unaware of what is going on or to see the road. The LR car. It's got to get fixed. It's a sad day.
When I see you again. Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we